Good day, everybody. Yes, getting my stomp moves in. Yes, yes. I hope everyone's doing well. Good day, Wayne. Good day, Mommy. It's good to see you. How much snow did you get in Brooklyn, Mommy? Because we got walloped. We got walloped in Westchester. Yes, we did. Oh, my goodness. I think we got at least 18 inches of snow, at least 18 inches. I just been looking out the window. Don't want to go out there no time soon, but we got to go out and dig our cars out and all that stuff. And one of our wonderful neighbors did a whole snow blow through the whole block. I was like, yes, yes. So only the front of the house needs to get done now. So I'm so grateful for that. It is, yes, that is the word, Karina. Crazy snow, crazy snow. So good day, good day, good day, Nan. It's good to see you. It's good to see you all. We are in winter. Yes, we are. Winter said, y'all been talking about me? Well, here I am. Here I am in all my magnificent glory. And winter brought it. And I think we got some more snow coming. So winter is not done with us yet. And today's Groundhog Day. And Groundhog Day is also one of my favorite movies. But I heard the little groundhog, um, whichever one it is that he sees his shadow or doesn't see his shadow, whichever one that is, where there are extra 6 weeks of winter, that's what happened. So hey, what you gonna do? Just bundle up and keep it moving, right? Because winter don't determine, the weather does not determine our state of beingness, right? No, no, no. The weather's going to do what the weather's going to do. Winter's going to do what winter's going to do. And guess what? We could take a page out of the weather, right? We could take a page out of the weather book. The weather does what it does. So we do what we need to do too. Regardless, it's going to be weather. And regardless, we need to do what it is ours to do. That's what I say. So let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. The weather don't care about what we think about it. So neither should we care about what other folks thinks about what we're doing too. Right? Let's keep it moving. Let's stay in the flow. Let's stay in the Autotelic, which is our series for this week. Yes? So welcome to Morning Sip. Sip is Spirit and Practice, broadcast here on the New Thought Media Network. I am so thrilled to be with you all today. And so we're just going to keep it moving in our autotelic space, right? In our autotelic vibration. So just as a reminder, the meaning of autotelic is, I keep saying autotelic. Auto, yes, autotelic is, I'm just thinking now. I'm just thinking now. Producer, put up the banner for the series. Yes, yes. It's funny. I have on my little note card here, I have it spelled two different ways. And I was like, hmm, which one is it? So it is autotelic. All right. All right, y'all. So autotelic is defined as having a purpose in itself. Yes, thank you, studio. Having a purpose in itself, autotelic, and not apart from itself. So when we say having a purpose in itself, that in is within us. Having a purpose within us and not apart from us, right? So our purpose is within us. It is who we are, right? It is how we show up in our life. It's not something that is external from us. It is not something that we have to go out and seek and search for, right? It is something that we use. I was reading something the other day. I can't recall where it was from. And it says something that really struck a chord with me. It might have been in the 365 um, days of daily richer living. It said, we are done with being seekers, right? We have seeked and seeked and seeked and seek. Now we are users. We are users of the power. Yes? And I like that so much because, we read a lot of books. We could go to classes and do workshops and, you know, watch 1,001 YouTube videos and, and just be in that seeking and seeking and seeking vibration. And then we don't apply it, right? We don't use it. So it's time to come into the space of using. And that's what Autotelic is all about. It's about the alignment of your awareness and action. Everything is in alignment, right? Incantation, right? Our series last week, the alignment of our mind, body, and soul, right? Supercharging those affirmations. Yes, that is autotelic. That is autotelic in action. Yes, yes, yes. So what you desire in your life is in alignment with your awareness and with your action. The beingness and the doingness is one thing. Is one thing in alignment totally. And that's why our quality of God is so important. That quality of God that you are nurturing, right? And that you are using. You're not just seeking it, you're also using it. So, your quality of God, let me see who I have here. Your quality of God, Sekou, right? Your quality of God is abundance. So you're not just seeking abundance, right? You're also using abundance. You're using the abundance that is available to you, through you, as you, for you. Yes, you are abundance, right? You're not out there looking for it. You are it, and you're using the abundance of the universe, right? You're using it, right? You're aware of it and you're taking action in the vibration and the quality of God, and that quality of God that you are aligned with so perfectly is abundance. Is abundance. Oh yes, y'all. So, are you dwelling on that? What we're going to focus on today when we talk about autotelic is what is it that you are dwelling on. I said yesterday we was going to talk about flow today, but before we could get to flow, y'all, I was like, we can't skip no steps, right? We can't jump right into the flow. What are you dwelling on? What is occupying your space, your mind space, your speaking space, your body space, your soul space, your spirit space? What are you dwelling on? Right? What are you dwelling on? It's a question. Are you dwelling on your quality of God? Say, cool, are you dwelling on abundance? Right? Karina, are you dwelling on your quality? Wayne, are you dwelling on your quality of God, of the universe, of the divine? What are you dwelling on? What is occupying your time? What is occupying your time? So to dwell, let me define that for you. To dwell, to live or continue in a given condition or state. To linger over, emphasize, or ponder in thought, speech, or writing. It is a state of being. What you dwell on is your state, right? And Tony Robbins talks about state a lot, right? What is your state? What state are you in? Are you in your right state of mind? Are you in your right state of vibration? Are you in your right state? What is your trending thought? Yes, Sekou, thank you. What is your trending thought? I talked about that last week, right? The algorithms, the frequency, right? At the end of the day, what would be number one? What would be trending? What would be trending in your thoughts, right? What would be trending as your action that you took that day? What would be trending? Would it be binge watching a show? Is that what you would be trending? Would it be being busy but not being productive, which I get caught up in sometimes? I'm busy, 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 but then at the end of the day, I said, well, what did I produce? It was just busyness. So really being autotelic about that, right? What is it that you are dwelling on? What is it that you are dwelling in? And what are you allowing yourself to be? Sometimes we get sucked into other people's dwells, right? How many of us get sucked into some other person's dwelling place? Oh, yes, you have to be on point. You have to stay on guard that you don't get sucked into someone else's dwelling place of negativity, of pessimism, right? And it's so easy to do these days, right? Because when you look out in the world, what that which you dwell on gets emphasized, and it starts to be the filter that you see everything in, right? Just think about it, right? A simple example is someone mentions a car to me, right? I never noticed this car before, but as soon as someone mentions the car to me, I see this car everywhere, right? Now, all of a sudden, are there more of these cars? No, no. But it's been kind of implanted, right? The suggestion has been made, right? And I start to notice it. I start to dwell on it, seeing it. The same thing happens. You can apply that same thing to any area of your life because it's a principle, right? It's a principle. You keep dwelling on something, it starts to manifest itself, right? We're talking about laws. We're talking about principles. It applies to everything. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So, what mental conversations are you having with yourself about yourself? What are you dwelling on about yourself? Are you having conversations about yourself and with yourself, about your quality of God, about the love that you are, about the joy that you are, about the confidence that you are, about the allowing that you are, about the greatness that you are, about the abundance that you are, about the prosperity that you are? Are you having those conversations? Are you dwelling in that conversation with yourself? Because that's where we're moving to. That's what we're moving in. That's where we are dwelling. That is our dwelling place. Yes, yes, yes. So I want to read something to you from The Mental Equivalent by Emmett Fox. And I was just talking about this book on Saturday in the 30-day mental diet class because it's a great complement to the 30-day mental diet class. And it's in sync with Autotelic. Oh my goodness. So this is what Emmett writes. Do not dwell on negative things, but replace them, supplant them with the right constructive things. The law of the mind is the law of the mind is that you can only get rid of one thought by substituting another. For everything in life, there has to be a mental equivalent. So if you're dwelling on something that you don't want to see become visible in your life, then we need to change that. We need to change it out. Change it out. It's not just enough to say, okay, I'm not going to dwell on that anymore. I'm not going to think about that anymore. And you don't replace it, right? Because what do we know? Nature abhors a empty space. It will fill it up. And so we want to give nature, we want to give the law that which we want it to fill up with, right? And so for us, it's that quality of God that we're working on for 2021. So I am replacing dwelling on, for example, limitation, right? I am no longer dwelling on limitation in any area in my life. And instead, I'm replacing it with abundance. I'm replacing it with prosperity. I'm replacing it with well being, whatever it is that you're replacing it with, right? That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. What are you dwelling on? Pay attention to the thoughts that you dwell on. We have thousands and thousands and thousands of thoughts in a day. Thousands. But is that pattern of thinking, right? What pattern of thinking are you dwelling on? Do you make it into a whole daydream? Do you make it into a whole story? Do other things happen that you fit into that perspective of your thinking? And then you start speaking it and speaking it into existence. And then it's all up in your physical space, in your body, in your temple, in this vessel that is the temple of the high, of the most high, right? So when we are in autotelic, when we're in our autotelic state, our dwelling place, our dwelling place is in alignment with the truth of who and whose we are. It's in alignment with our quality of God. And so today, it doesn't matter what you were thinking yesterday. It don't matter what you're going to think about tomorrow. Today, in this right now moment, dwell on that which you are, the glory, the magnificence that you are. Dwell on that. Dwell on that. Speak that. Be that. Incant that. Do your incantations from that dwelling place. Yes? Oh, yes. So as I was going through the mental equivalent book by Emmett Fox, I came upon a homework. I said, oh, and look at Emmett giving homework. So I said, oh, you must be giving this homework for me to give to my congregation of joy today. I said, well, thank you very much, Emmett, because we're dwelling in the same space. And so this is what Emmett invites you to do. And I'm co-signing on this. Emmett said, take a single problem in your life, something you want to get rid of or something you want to obtain, and change your thought about this thing and keep it changed. Do not be in a hurry to select your problem. Take your time. Do not tell anyone you are doing this. If you tell a friend about it, you are thereby strongly affirming the existence of the problem, which is the very thing you are trying to get rid of. So you're taking your problem and changing your mind about it, changing your mind concerning it, and you are keeping it changed for a month. And you will be astonished. Emmett said you will be astonished at the results you would get. So we are changing our thought about a problem, a situation, a condition, and we're going to keep our mind changed. Sometimes we change our minds and then we change it right back, right? Oh, I done changed my mind about such and such, and then before I know it, I done changed it back. So we're going to change our mind and keep it changed, right? We're going to dwell on that which we have changed, that which we are desiring to make manifest into the visible from the invisible. Yes? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's what we're doing, y'all. So that's the invitation. I gave it to y'all from Emmett. He said, Rev Melissa, this is for the congregation of joy. Tell them to pick a problem, a situation that they want to change and change it. Change their mind about it and focus on that. Dwell on that for a month. Just for a month. How fast does a month go by these days? A month goes by in like 10 days now. So we're going to dwell on that which we are desiring. We are going to dwell on our quality to make it even more simple for you for a month, right? We're going to think about it. We're going to speak it. We're going to marinate in it. We're going to have it in our state of beingness. We're going to incant it and affirm it in a powerful way, right? In a powerful way. So that's what we're doing the whole month of February, y'all. The whole month of February. This Black History Month is about to be lit up. Yes? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Because we are being autotelic about our lives. We are in alignment with our awareness and with our actions. All right. All right. So maybe tomorrow we'll talk about flow. We'll see how you'll do with the dwell for the rest of the day. Yes, that's right. We live lit, Sekou. We live lit. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So I am Rev Melissa, y'all. I'm living lit. And as my t shirt says, I am living life in joy as an ordained interfaith minister, a licensed religious science practitioner, and a purpose coach. And if you want to live lit, if you want to live your life in joy and you need some support, you need someone to mm, just kind of like chaperone you through the process, then your purpose coach is here, Rev Melissa. So just DM me and we will set up some time to talk about working together and dwelling in the same place with each other and as each other and for each other. Because we're one. We're one. All right, y'all. I hope y'all are enjoying. Oh, yes, yes, Karina. Yes, dwelling on a celebration of us. Yes, 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 absolutely. Black History Month. Yes, dwelling on a celebration of us. Amazing. And okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, yes, I'm saying yes to all of that, Karina. I'm saying yes to all that because now it's time for some joy news. It's time for some joy news. So, first, there is such joy in the givingness, right? So if the Autotelic series is speaking to you and you would like to give to the ministry of joy, you can do so through Cash App and through Venmo. I am Rev Melissa. I certainly appreciate the love. I certainly appreciate the gift of abundance. Oh, yes, I do. So let's get into more joy news because giving is some joy news and the receiving is joy news too. All right, so tomorrow, y'all, is my Living Life in Joy show. Yes, I'm on weekly Wednesdays at 12 o'clock Eastern Time, right here on New Thought Media Network. You can also see the stream on Facebook Live and on YouTube on my I Am Red Melissa channel and page. So my guest tomorrow is Reverend Elzelia Sekou. We call him Reverend Z for short. He's the minister at Centers for Spiritual Living, Denver, Colorado. And I'm just so excited to have him on tomorrow. He is a dynamic minister. He's a brother in the New Thought movement. And I want to shout out more people of color in the New Thought space. It's 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 an opportunity for us to shine a light on this deliciousness. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So that's what we're going to be talking about tomorrow because there's not a lot of brothers who are leading spiritual centers and the Centers for Spiritual Living space. So I want to dwell on that a little bit. I want to dwell on that and talk about the joy of that. Oh, yes. Talk about the joy of that. So please join me tomorrow at noon for that wonderful, joyful conversation with Reverend Z. Then, just to make a note for yourself, the next Meditating with the Moon is on February 12th. It is it is the new moon, and we're going to have a wonderful time. It is on Zoom, and so you have to register for that, and I'll repost the link so that you will be able to do that. Okay. Let's see what else, what else, what else. I started the 30-day mental diet on Saturday. The second class is this Saturday. You can still join after the second class. It's shut down. No one's able to join after the second class. So please get the book if you don't have it. Show up, you register, you show up on Saturday. Let me know. Well, I'll know when you register and I'll send you the recording from the first class so that you're caught up for the second class. Okay. So that's Saturday, 10:30 a.m. on Zoom. Register. The information is right there on my I Am Red Melissa Facebook page. I pinned it to the top so you can see it. Okay. It's a free class by Love Offering. All right, all right. So we were talking about the prayer of Jabez and enlarging my territory. And yesterday I shared the results of my 500 plus followers on Facebook and IG. So if you missed it, the results are 512. Thank you for the drum roll, producer. 512 on Facebook. That went from, we started at 365 on December 15th. 6 weeks later, 512. So that's over 500. I am grateful for you, for all of you who helped me meet that goal. And then on IG, we went from 132 to 162. So it ain't 500, but you know what? I'm grateful for the momentum moving forward. Because guess what? I started at 132. It ain't at 132 now. So I'm grateful for the momentum, and we're just going to keep plugging away. We're just going to keep plugging away. Thank you so much, Sue. It was so much fun. It's so much fun. So keep spreading the joy news, inviting folks to follow me on IG and Facebook. All right. And then, I'm rocking the Live Life Enjoy short sleeve, y'all. Short sleeve. Some of you have been asking me for short sleeve, so I done hooked you up. So here's the Living Life Enjoy, the short sleeve version, and here's the long sleeve version. So now you got options, and to connect to your yes, the sister, and I'll do a short sleeve version of that one also. And then, of course, my number one that started it all, the Sip Joy mug. The Sip Joy mug, 15 ounces of joy, almost 2 cups of joy. And y'all been sending me pictures of yourselves, yes, and your Sip Joy and your joy paraphernalia. It's just been fabulous. So continue to do so. I got a wonderful one today from Lenora with her Sip Joy mug and her Live Life Enjoy t-shirt that you can see in my stories. So I just love it. Keep sending the pictures. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I'll keep enlarging the territory. Oh, I also have Joy socks, y'all. Joy socks. I'll show you those tomorrow. So check all that out. It's on my Etsy. It's in my Etsy store on Etsy. So just go to Etsy and you will see all the Joy line merchandise there. Very excited about the expansion of the Joy line. So I want to give a quick Hero Hoodies update. I didn't do it on Sunday and I didn't do it yesterday. So I want to give you one today because the Hero Hoodie movement is still happening. Oh, yes, there we are. There we are. It is still happening. Work is still being done. The movement is still happening and is expanding. We talk about expansion of territory. The Hero Hoodie movement, which is the vision of Sekou Wright, which was inspired by the work of Project Love Strong and volunteering at a church in Tennessee, sparked this whole movement. It sparked the whole movement. If you want to hear the whole Hero Hoodie story, go to Sekou Wright's YouTube channel, and there's a trailer of the Hero Hoodie journey. So check that out. Check that out. All right. So here's the update. So far, 69 brand new, never worn Hero Hoodies have been donated and given to the unhoused in Nashville, Tennessee. But Sekou ain't satisfied with that. Oh no, oh no. Hero Hoodies are now being worn in 16 states and 2 countries. The 2 countries are the US and Italy, right? And so Sekou has a grand intention for the Hero Hoodies movement. And so it's mobile. Heroes Hoodies is mobile, y'all. And the next stop is Memphis in March. So Hero Hoodies will be in Memphis in March. Just spreading the joy and being of service. And so you remember that Hero Hoodies, I'm going to hold one up for you. Hero Hoodies, Hero is an acronym that means helping everyone reach optimism. And when you give, you get your crown. You get your crown. You feel good. You can be a hero for someone. You could be a hero for someone. Isn't that wonderful? So it's a go-go. So you get one and Sekou gives one to the unhoused. So that's what he will be doing in Memphis, Tennessee. If you want to give to this wonderful movement, then please do so. You could go to Sekou My congregation of joy has been doing the do. We've been doing the do with the hero hoodies. We have donated 21 to this beautiful movement. We even got a hero award. Yes, we got a hero award. I'm going to turn it on because it lights up, which is just fabulous, right? It says, "You make a difference, Hero Rev Melissa, Congregation of Joy 2021." Oh, it almost brought me to tears when I opened it up. So we did this. We did this. Yes? So please just continue to blast it on your social media. If you have a hero hoodie, wear it and blast it on your social media, inviting people to participate. And the line has expanded. So Sekou now has sweatshirts if you don't want a hoodie. He has children's merchandise, which is perfect for Memphis in March because the target there is women's shelters. So Sekou will be reaching out and donating to women's shelters. And you know, wherever there's a women's shelter, women's shelters, there's children, right? There's children. So please check out SekouWrites.com. Check out all the Hero Hoodies merchandise. He has hats. He has sweatshirts. He has children's merchandise. I think Sekou, you got socks now too. I'm not sure, but just go and check out everything there and be a hero. Be a hero by giving. By giving. So the last thing I'll share is that a new state has come on board, and that is Kentucky. So welcome, Kentucky, to the Hero Hoodies life, because we are doing this. This is how we're living, and this is how we live lit up when we give and we are in service. So Sekou says socks are coming, y'all. So stay tuned for that. Yes, and Kentucky is in the house. Yes, Kentucky is in the house. So thank y'all. We'll continue to keep you updated on the Hero Hoodies movement, and we'll continue to just remind everyone that March will be in Memphis. We'll be at women's shelters, providing support, love, and warmth to that community. Thank you, Sekou, for doing this wonderful, wonderful work. God bless you. God bless you. All right. All right. So we're on New Thought Media Network. It is a network that is all about spreading the positivity and uplifting your spirit. And so I hope you got a dose of that today. If you feel good, then show how good you feel by giving to New Thought Media at ntmedia.org. Just press the donate and you will be able to give. So thank you so much for your givingness. Thank you so much for your presence here today on Morning Sip with Rev Melissa. I will see y'all tomorrow as we continue on the Autotelic train. So remember your assignment for February. Dwell on your quality of God. Dwell on your quality of God, the divine, the universe, all that wonderfulness. Dwell on that. All right? All right, y'all. So peace and blessings, peace and justice. We are living life in joy. Oh, yes, we are connected to our yes.